The song of the Christmas angels has become fainter as the new year unfolds. Christmas carols seem oddly out of place, and the cherished reminders of the Incarnation have been put away until next December. But the 27th Psalm reminds us of the first admonition of the angels as the announcement of God with us was made. Fear not. Remember it? Fear not, for behold, I bring you glad tidings of a great joy, which will be to all the people. Here in January, without the magic of Christmas around us, we may be able to get more deeply in touch with the reality of this time of fear. Fear of the economic condition of nations, communities, even our own families. Fear that terror may erupt at any moment. Fear about investing either our money or time in any enterprise, for we're not sure if it will last. Fear that the church of my childhood may continue to decline. Fear that I've lost control of my life. Just fear. And the psalmist leads us in the daily devotion that acknowledges that fear is real. Although the lectionary leaves out several verses that enumerate those fears, they are real and their images are disturbing. How many of us in leadership roles struggle with any number of challenges and fears from a variety of sources that face us and our communities? How many members of our communities join us in our fear? They report that they lose sleep, and so do we. That they don't have the energy that they used to. Neither do we. And hope is a rampant indicator of the struggle. Yet the psalmist sets those fears side by side with the confidence of faith, a faith that God will deliver. The famous story within Methodism of John Wesley's crossing of the Atlantic brings this issue in clear relief. A storm threatened the ship on which he was a passenger, and he was terrified. Yet a group of Moravians, who were fellow passengers, gathered on the deck to sing hymns and songs of confidence in their deliverance. The community of the Moravians were instruments of Wesley's own conversion in faith and leadership. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? The daily devotion is to seek after life in the household of God, which is not only showing up in the house, but further to seek, to see the splendor of God and understand the temple or the template of God for the living of these days. Then we will know the assurance of God's safety in a time of trial and trouble. And I believe that the key line for leadership is in the 6th verse of that 27th Psalm. Now my head is lifted up above mine enemies, as they are gathered all around me. My head is lifted up, and I will sing and make melody to the Lord.
Hello, my name is David Ahn, Administrative Coordinator for the Institute for Transforming Leaders and Communities. And I'd like to thank you for viewing this video and thank our members, our Garrett Evangelical Theological Seminary community, and the initial grant from the Ministerial Education Fund to make ITLC possible. If you're considering or like to support the Institute, please click on the link located to the right, fill out your information, and be sure to restrict your gift to ITLC in the space provided, followed by the amount. Again, thank you for viewing our video and for your support.